Hello, NAMM 2020. Raymond Deluna here with Esports Circus, and I am here with Ray from Dusty Strings. So, Ray, I know a harp is a very beautiful instrument, but can you tell me what kind of work and craftsmanship goes into this beauty?
Well, we've been building harps for 35 years. It's kind of a natural outgrowth of our other business, which is building hammered dulcimers. That's the historical forerunner of the piano. But Dusty Strings started out 40 years ago building dulcimers. 5 years later, we started building harps, and we've kind of blended those two because they're gorgeous musical instruments and have a long history. But we employ a number of craftspeople in our shop building these. We've made probably over 20,000 harps in our history now. They're all over the world. We use a lot of fine hardwoods. This is a particularly beautiful cherry harp, but we use ash and walnut, sapele, bubinga, different woods like that. And they all have a nice distinctive tone color as well. So a customer can choose their harp based upon the color of the wood and the sound that it produces. And so it's a lovely piece of work. They're all made right in Seattle in our factory. There we don't offshore anything. So,
what kind of strings do you use? I know there's like nickel, there might be copper as well, steel.
Yeah, good question. We use primarily nylon, the nylon monofilament through the upper range, and these are nylon wound strings down here in the mid range, and then as you go down to the bases, we've got phosphor bronze wire that composes the core, and then it's wrapped with nylon also. Now on a harp, you've got the distinction between the notes is the color. The C is always a red. So C, D, E, F is always a blue. And those are how you keep track of where you are when you're playing the harp. Counterpart with the piano would be if you took all the black keys away, how would you find your way around? So those are the markers that people use on the harp. But it's a fascinating instrument, great sound. You want to hear a little harp?
I'm down to hear a little harp.
All right. You want to play a little harp? This is my friend Laurie Rasmussen, who has a harp shop in Santa Barbara. She teaches and performs and sells harps. So this is Laurie Rasmussen.
Would you like to say anything?
This is the most beautiful harp we have here at the booth today. It's the FH36, and it is made of a highly figured cherry wood. I'm falling in love with it right now.
It looked very beautiful. That's why we came over here, honestly.
Yeah, it sparkles. I don't know if your camera can pick up the back of this, but can you see that figure?
I can see it.
That's crazy, right?
It's a beautiful figure.
And cherry's one of my favorite tone woods. So here's how it sounds.
Sounded very beautiful. Thank you. Do you guys have a website, any social media that we can buy these harps at?
Well, dustystrings.com. Dusty Strings is the manufacturer of the harps and the hammer dulcimers. We also have a nice retail store in Seattle called Dusty Strings. It's people tell us it's an iconic store up there, but it's full of guitars, banjos, mandolins, of course, harps, hammer dulcimers, flutes, and some percussion stuff. So, drop by Seattle at Dusty Strings.
So does Dusty do other instruments as well besides harps?
Well, Dusty Strings manufactures harps and hammered dulcimer, which is the instrument down here. That's the historical forerunner of the piano, but it's played with mallets. Yeah.
Any last minute words you want to give out to the audience?
Well, we're here today, we're here tomorrow, and we're here Sunday, so come on by. If you're in the Anaheim area, visit Dusty Strings booth 2210. No, 2410. don't want to give you the wrong booth, but yeah, we'd be happy to see you. Yeah.
You guys hear it here. 40 years, right? Together?
40 years.
For 40 years, they've been giving out harps, and I don't know how to say that.
Hammered dulcimer.
Hammered dulcimer.
Yeah.
Hammered dulcimer. For 40 years, they've been selling harps and hammered dulcimers. Beautiful instruments. They're all beautiful, especially the wood. I really like the patterning, the coloring. That's actually pretty new. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, the red and blue, that's pretty new. I like learning new stuff. There's our takeaway. And our takeaway, or your guys' takeaway, should be one of these harps. Dusty Strings, located in Seattle, also dustystrings.com. Thank you very much. This is Raymond from Esports Circus, signing out at NAMM 2020. Goodbye.